confirmation is fantastic. 1 second, the cost for small transfer is very low, but if the amount is bigger, it becomes significant. Bitcoin is great. The optimistic variant is 10 minutes, and the cost currently is around half of dollar. And with Dash, it's always 1 second and below 1 cent, actually. And it's just one transfer. Imagine you are having business and you are doing thousands of transfers per day or 10,000s of transfers per month. It creates a significant difference. We offer also a privacy solution. In Dash, we think that privacy is a basic human right. And that's why we have created this feature, optional feature in our network. But recently, many of our business partners realized that it's a must for business. Dash is basically an open blockchain like Bitcoin is, like Ethereum is, so you can track all of the transactions in the chain. So it's simply impossible to drive business like this. If your competitors are having an access to all of the information about your employee's salary, about your ROI, etc., you need privacy to protect your business. That's why also we are offering this feature to our partners. And here is a word about the governance system we are having. For all of those who are familiar on how the cryptocurrencies work, you know that there is something like miners and mining reward. And in typical cryptocurrency, mining reward is going towards miners. Here in Dash, we have developed a kind of different solution. We are having like 3 streams for this. 45% goes towards miners for protecting the network, for providing the money supply. 45% goes towards masternodes for providing all of those services I've been talking about. But 10% goes towards treasury. And this might be very, very interesting to entrepreneurs or any business people who are in this room. Why? Because any of you can be founded from the Dash blockchain. Your business, your ideas, your projects. Any person in this room can submit a proposal to the Dash governance system, and if it's valuable to Dash, our network will fund your project. On how to do it, more details are available on our website, but I really encourage you to have a look, to read more, because right now we are having more than 4,000 merchants working with us. This is entire ecosystem created around Dash. It's not only us development team, it's not only enthusiasts from crypto space. Those are actually quite huge businesses working with us, offering different kind of solution and being founded from the network. My presence here is being founded from the network, our development efforts, our PR marketing agency, but also external projects. Like you can see them here. BlockCypher is a kind of payment gateway and API provider, AML services provider. Alt36 is a payments solution for the legal cannabis industry in the United States. I will tell a little bit more about them later on. Uphold, gateway, payments gateway. FuseX, fantastic solution with the cards. BitGo, also payments gateway. Crip is interesting company. They have created very cheap Android-based phones, and they are preloading them with Dash and Uphold environment. So even the user who is not familiar with the crypto complexity, who knows nothing about Dash, knows nothing about crypto payments, is being provided with the phone ready to use. And it makes users' lives much easier, and it's actually really appreciated by them. Couple of examples of what kind of services are being provided by our partners. ATMs, FuseX cards, Dash branded, something what I mentioned. Mobile phones with crypto environment being preloaded, and many, many others. And we already have all of these functionalities. We think it's great for payments, but it's complicated. let's be honest. Cryptocurrencies are overcomplicated. It's a nightmare for an average person. You need to study a lot to understand it. You need to be technically sophisticated to implement it. And what we want for our clients and what we want to do for our users, it is simplification. Dash Evolution is our next release. It's on the testnet right now. Later this year, early next year, we are making a release of Dash Evolution, and it will be a kind of revolution for the entire crypto space, crypto industry. Why? We have sat down within our team and analyzed the entire payments business, let's say, payments industry. We have realized that it works great in some places, like Western countries. It works bad in other places, but the common thing that it has problems. Those problems are like, it's slow and very time-consuming most of the time, or it's very expensive if it's fast, like PayPal I showed. It's insecure to some extent because it's based on the centralized systems. If you attack one single point of failure, the entire solution is down. And let's be honest, some of those systems, especially banking systems, are from 70s. They do work well, but they are very obsolete. And the world of finance needs to move forward. It needs better, faster, cheaper, more effective solutions. And that's why we are here. That's why we want to offer them some new approach. And after the analysis, we have came to conclusion that, okay, we can offer everything to we can't offer everything to everyone, so we are focusing as a payment solution, as a cryptocurrency on 5 pillars, let's say 5 areas. Those are cash-based industries. An example was Alt-36 and cannabis industry. This is a huge industry in the United States, like $6.5 billion per year, and they have no access to the banking and financial industry. They are heavily regulated, although finance industry is heavily regulated as well, and those regulations are preventing them to have banking accounts, credit cards, etc., etc. So they operate on cash exclusively, and it consumes between 15 to 25% of their profits. Imagine how much money they have to spend for, for protection of cash, because they have to pay for guards, they have to pay for vaults, for transport, for everything to handle cash transactions, business to business, business to customers as well. Another pillar are remittances, huge market, like billions of dollars only between Mexico and United States. This is our first focus in this market. Later on, we want to go to Germany, Turkey, and replicate the solution there, and farther and farther. Hyperinflationary market. This is also something I'm going to elaborate a little bit more later, but this is where cryptocurrencies are shining. This is the place where we observe that financial industry failed. People have no access to financial services, and cryptocurrencies are simply saving their lives. High chargeback industries like e-gaming, e-gambling, this is also a solution. Our fees, our speed of transaction is very attractive to them, so we do offer a new services to them, a new payments platform. And last but not least, cryptocurrency trading, but not cryptocurrency trading like traditionally understanding. It's not for traders, it's more for exchanges. If you implement, for those who are traders among you, if you implement a solution between exchanges, like instant transfer, it's opening a lot of opportunities for arbitrage. Right now, the arbitrage solution is limited by time. If you are having an instant transfer, it opens a lot of gates and opportunities. So this is a kind of picture about evolution. It shows that on one side we are focusing on users, on user simplification, user experience simplification. We are like removing with evolution, all of the cryptocurrency complexity. No more those huge addresses, crypto addresses. No more situation when you have a separate wallet on your phone, on your tablet, and another one on your PC. We are offering a solution very similar to PayPal, with user accounts, username, user password stored into blockchain. Also, step further is user data being stored in the blockchain. So you are having one-click solution just to purchase, and all of the information is being extracted from blockchain about your address to deliver, about your data to make an invoice, etc., etc. And this is very useful also for the merchants. For the merchants and developers. If you were in the crypto space since a while and try to integrate cryptocurrencies, you know it's really complicated. Unless you are using third party. If you want to integrate cryptocurrency by yourself, it's overcomplicated. You have to hire a lot of people. They are really expensive. Crypto developers are extremely expensive nowadays. So we are providing a whole solution for developers and merchants with decentralized API, with SDKs in their native languages. So we are not pushing them to learn new solutions, like, for example, Solidity in case of Ethereum. They will code in C++, JavaScript, Java, whatever they want, and all of this will be decentralized. How will it look? As simple as PayPal, as simple as Venmo. It's a kind of social-oriented wallet. So first release will be really simple. You will have an opportunity to send money, to receive money, with list of your contacts, with list of your friends. And going further, we will be introducing new functionalities. And right now, I want to give you real life examples of our use cases, of our business cases that are implemented already. So Alt36, a payments gateway for the cannabis industry in the United States. As I mentioned, huge market with huge problems. So our partner, Alt36, in cooperation with us, they have created a B2B solution with banking solution, with payment gateways, with ATMs being available in all of the dispensaries. So this is a kind of complex solution for the entire industry. Potential customer is coming with the phone, is purchasing Dash in ATM, and can spend it immediately in the dispensary, buying the products. There is a backend behind, so transfer between suppliers and partners are being made, and it offers a significant, really billions of savings for the entire industry. Alt36 is starting. They have acquired licenses in 3 states, if I remember well, but they are progressing really, really fast. And another example is Venezuela. It's magic for cryptocurrency. Venezuela is suffering from hyperinflation right now, and we have realized that this is the place where cryptocurrency are shining. Not only Dash, but all of the cryptocurrencies are doing great in Venezuela. Venezuela is suffering from almost 1 million% of hyperinflation. So imagine when you are a merchant there, and you are selling the goods and accepting credit cards. In the credit card, in case of credit card, the settlement of the transaction is being made after 3 days. So after those 3 days, with this level of hyperinflation, you are losing 20% of your income. So you are losing actually everything. So what do? They do cash, they do IOU, and different kind of solution. They are looking for alternatives, and they found them. Cryptocurrencies are the solution. One thing why? Because you have to realize that the speed and the cost is something what is matters though. For us, there is no problem to wait a little bit, a couple of days for the bank transfer, pay like $5 of the cost of the bank transfers for them. These people live from $1 per day. So $5 for them are 5 days of their life. So it's a life-changing solution to these people. And to show you how adoption is rising during this year, especially in Venezuela, this is a chart showing that at the very beginning of this year, we have had 500, more or less 500 merchants. Right now, at this point of time, we are having more than 4,000. And probably some of you know what's the crypto market nowadays. It's falling dramatically, right? The prices on the cryptocurrencies are suffering tremendously. Despite of this fact, we are observing a huge adoption, and huge adoption especially in Venezuela. We are onboarding there 2,050 merchants per week. It's amazing. It's simply amazing. But it's not surprising at the end of the day. We have our partner team in Venezuela. They are providing services like service desk, call center, and they are explaining people on how to onboard, how to integrate Dash there, and they are getting really great results. Okay, those were materials I have had for presentation. Having like 5 minutes more, I would love to have a kind of conversation with you. If you have any questions, I would be more than happy to answer them. I'm also available at the venue today. We'll be more than happy to have a chat. So, any questions from the room?